Is it too late for you to get into the tech industry? With tech opportunities expected to rise by 25% in the next 10 years? The answer is no, it's not too late. In fact, now might be one of the best times to crack into the tech industry. However, it's not going to be easy. But simply saying that is not enough. We're going to look at the current state of the tech industry, how we got here, and how things will go over the next few years. With recent developments in artificial intelligence, people are starting to question if they could be replaced with AI. This is common across every industry, not just tech. The main concern is AI can do more work faster than humans, such as creating designs and writing code. However, as of now, AI often makes mistakes, meaning humans still have a purpose. This paints a great picture for the future of tech. While AI is a threat to some jobs, it will also create new jobs in maintenance. You also need folks to specialize in AI and ML to continue new developments in this front. Overall, it's pretty unlikely to cause issues as many roles within the tech industry are also going to be pretty hard for artificial intelligence to replace. So why isn't it going to be easy to get into the tech industry then? The repercussions of the mass layoffs that have been occurring since 2020 are continuing to play a huge part in the difficulty of landing your first role. Within the past 3 years, hundreds of thousands of tech workers were laid off all around the world from all major tech companies, many of which had years of experience. While the amount of layoffs has begun to decrease, the sheer amount of people still looking for new positions is high. You'll be competing with folks from Amazon, LinkedIn, and Shopify to name a few. But will this outright prevent you from landing a job in the tech industry? No, not at all, as some companies are actually looking for people with no prior work history within the industry. The reason is because they are usually cheaper to hire than someone with 10 years of experience and expectations. With that being said, the unemployment rates in the US have dropped back to 3 to 4% range, down from its peak of 15% since 2020. Market conditions are constantly improving, so by the time you're prepared to look for new roles, things will have gone back to normal. Currently, from what we've discussed already, you might think the future doesn't look very good for the tech industry due to how hard it is going to be to find new jobs. But that's very far from the truth. In fact, the tech industry is one of the most profitable industries in the world as of now, and will likely keep getting more and more profitable, leading to it growing and creating many chances for you to get into tech. If anything, there couldn't be a better time for getting into the tech industry than now. Now, aside from job search, what are the options for education and how much dedication are you going to need to put? There are two options for studying to work in tech. The first is university. This costs almost $100,000 US and takes 4 years to complete. You have other options as well in other countries like Canada, where it's a lot cheaper, from 30 to 40,000, and then you have Denmark, where tuition is free. You have tons of options, but depending on where you want to land your role, it does make a difference. There's also several ways to finance this, and you'll be earning loads of money to pay off your debts. Before you get deterred from university, there's a second option. There's a cheaper and faster option you might not have heard of: coding boot camps, costing around $10,000 to $20,000 and taking 6 to 12 months as opposed to 4 years. Bootcamps only build a foundation for your coding skills as opposed to going in depth in university, but it is enough to land you your first tech job. I actually have a video that goes more in detail about these coding bootcamps that you should definitely take a look at if this is something that interests you. And of course, consider liking and subscribing if you find this sort of content useful to support the channel. While these options are very different, the one thing they have in common is they both require tons of hard work and dedication, as with any type of study. It is definitely not going to be a walk in the park cracking into tech, but it is possible. There are other options in your traditional software engineering roles as well. To name a few, you have UX UI design, cybersecurity, data science, and more. All really good and high paying jobs to have. It's a hard path, but it's completely worth it. You'll set yourself up for a lasting and solid career. I also truly believe that you can do it. That's it for this video. See you on the next one. Peace.